Okay, so I'm clearly audible now, right? So we're going to start our session. First of all, what is this Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador? And I will introduce myself. This is Anuradha Naidu. I am a part of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors at the alpha level. I have also been in a mentorship program by Microsoft Engage in June. In this session, we are going to see about what this program is about. We are going to learn about the topic Git and GitHub, and we'll introduce two other new concepts. So what is this program about? MLSA is a program that brings students together from all over the world who are passionate for technology and also who want to help the community. Okay, and what do they get? So the main advantage of this program is we get to interact with a lot of peers and professionals. We are connected worldwide, not only from our country students, but worldwide students. We get to learn Microsoft technologies. We are able to use Microsoft software that they are using. We get free subscriptions. We are able to access them. Okay. There are also some MLSA perks that I will be discussing in the last. In the end, we will also discuss how you can become a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador as a student. So let's get to our session. So the topic for our session is Introduction to Git and GitHub. This is Git and GitHub. Okay. So what are we going to learn in this session? We are going to see some important points like what is a real world application of Git and GitHub, what is Git, introduction to version control systems, basic Git commands, what is GitHub, and intro to some basic terms related to it. We will also be creating a first pull request and also how to clone a project. We'll also see that. So this session is not going to be just a theoretical question session, but I have focused more on practicing, like not just the basic definitions, but we will actually be working on these commands and this GitHub, which is essential in our industry, in tech industry. So the first is real world applications of Git and GitHub. This Git and GitHub are two different things, but Git is a part of GitHub. So what are the applications if we see in many companies, most of the tech companies use Git and GitHub to for their projects like Microsoft, Shopify, Airbnb, Netflix, etc. So for example, a real world example, if I have to give, if a person is pushing his project to production, but after going live, it has faced an error. Please mute yourself. Okay. So this is a real world example that if a person, suppose a person has pushed his project to production and after going live, it has faced an error in one of the tests.
Hello, Anuradha. You're on mute.
Sorry. I have said this example. Okay, I'll start again. Wait. Yeah. So we are saying real world applications of Git and GitHub. For an example, we take a person has pushed his project to production. Okay. But after going live, it has faced an error in one test case, which he did not test properly. So he has two options now. Instead of debugging, he can just push the stable commit to the production and it will take just 10 minutes. So this is how powerful Git and GitHub is. So in companies, we see a single application is built by a number of people, like in different teams and many team members. How is that possible? It is because of GitHub. Like they can work simultaneously on different features.
अबे
uh,
तने लिंक दिली तने ज्वाइन कर ला बोल.
they can simultaneously.
Hello.
Yes.
No, I was just saying to mute. That's it. Continue.
Yeah. Yeah, so on a single application, many features uh, can be worked upon by different people at the same time without getting the codes crashed. So this is because of GitHub. So major tech companies use GitHub to make software development easier and faster by monitoring the code changes made by team members. Okay, so these are the real world applications. Next, we'll see what is Git. So this is just a technical definition, I would say, but we'll be actually looking into the working of Git and Git bash, Git commands. Here we will see a lot of new terms like version control system or like push code, everything. But I will be discussing about each term later on. So Git is a free open source software distributed version control system. What does it do? It tracks the changes made in the source code, and it also allows multiple developers to work together. So Git is a part of GitHub, but both are different. So what is version control? What is version control system? Git is a version control system, but if we see what is it, then we can simply say as a VCS, that is version control system, is a ledger for saving the history of changes made to the file. We can just take it as a simple definition. So we are going to actually perform all these functions and features of Git in our Git bash or Git terminal. So what are the features of Git? If I have to say all these, it tracks the history, that is it tracks the changes that are made to the file. Okay. So and it manages projects with repositories. Repository is a new word, but I will discuss about it later on. It is a free and open source. It is free for everyone. It can clone project to a local copy. We have all done this in our college. It creates backups of our source codes. It supports collaboration. We will also see how we can collaborate with others on by using GitHub or Git. Branching is easier. Branching is an entirely new concept here. I'll be discussing it later on. It pushes the local updates to the main. We'll actually perform this now. So how to install Git? This is the Git installation process. You have to just go to your Google and type Git install, and you will get the first link here. This is how there are three different options: operating systems, Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. Whichever is your operating system, you can download it. There are some simple steps. You can download it. If you all want to download it right now and do along with me, then I can wait for 2 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to share this PPT and this everything installation link commands. So you can also do it later on following that PDF. So if anyone can tell, I have to wait for 2 minutes or should I continue?
Anuradha, continue.
You can
Uh,
continue.
okay, fine. I will be sharing the PDF of Git installation and other commands along with the certificate mail. Okay, so this is the basic commands of Git, and now we are going to actually perform it. I'm going to show you can after installing Git, you can in Windows you can open it on command prompt or text editor or you can or also Git bash is also installed in your system. Here I'm using a terminal. So after installing Git, to check the version of the Git installed, we have to just write the command git hyphen hyphen version, and you will get the version number that is being installed. Okay, so here I've already written the commands in yellow and its functions. You can refer it side by side. Okay, so now I have installed Git. I have this version number. Now my Git account is new now. Now we have to set our details in our Git account. That is, we have to configure our name and email into this. So for that command, we can type git config hyphen hyphen global user username in this Anuradha. Okay. Now it has been saved. My name has been saved in this account. To save my email address, git config the same command user.email and Anuradha K Naidu. Okay, both has been saved now. Now, if I have to check that it has been saved or not properly, I'll just write git config global. I'll check my name here, user.name. I'm sorry, I have written it wrong. Wait, git config global user.name. Okay. See, I have saved my name and it has been saved properly. So yeah. So if I have to edit these configurations, I can simply write git config global hyphen hyphen edit, and I'll enter the Vim terminal now. For using the Vim terminal, it is very easy. I have to just type I, and I will come into this insert mode. And now I can actually make changes in my name. Suppose I have to add my surname over here. So I'll just simply add my surname. And to come out of this Vim, I have to press escape, and this insert mode will go. And I'll type semicolon WQ to exit from this. Yeah, I'm back to my Git terminal. So till here, has everyone followed? Am I too fast or is it okay?
It's fine.
Fine.
That's fine, Danu.
Uh, I couldn't hear properly.
You get
No, it's okay. We are
Oh,
able to understand. And anyway, you will be sharing the PDF, right? So we can
yes,
refer them.
yes. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, okay, now we have done the basic commands over here of initiating this account and setting our details. Now we'll go to create a VS Code file, and we'll see how actually these commands work. So yeah, so this is VS Code I have opened, but I don't need to manually create a file over here. I can just create it from my Git terminal. So how I'm going to do that? So see the command to create a folder is mkdir, that is make a directory mkdir. I am naming my directory as learn git. Okay, I have created a directory now. I have to go into this directory. So cd learn git. Okay, I'm into this directory now, and a file has been created here. Wait. A file will be created in my laptop. Yeah, I did not make this manually. It has been created by the terminal. Okay, so now we have created a file. So these are the commands, actual commands of Git that we are going to see now. Okay, so this file that is in the VS Code is in the local copy. Okay, this is a local copy. Now we have to create this same file in the Git. That is, we have to initialize this file in Git. So for that, we have to write the command git init so that this file gets initialized in Git. Okay, it's initialized now. Now to check the status of the file, we can write git status. So after entering git status, we'll get whatever commits we have done, or whatever the branch is. So here it is written on branch master, no commits yet. That means on branch master is the name of the branch, and we haven't committed any file till now. So for that, I'm going to simply now go and create a file here, sum.java. Okay, have created a file here. I'm just writing a simple code. It's not a very complex one. It's a simple sum code that this is a code of taking two numbers and then we are printing out the sum. Okay, so this is a simple code that I have taken. We'll open our Git again. Now, so, before I entered Git status and I got there are no changes here. So again, I see what it says. Okay, so if now I have entered Git status and we have got on branch master, no commits yet. But now no commits yet. But in the untracked files, we have this file sum.java. Now it is seen that it is in the untracked files. Now we can add this file to the staging area by entering this command sum.java, git add sum.java. Okay, now we'll see the status of Git. So first it was untracked files sum.java. It wasn't in the staging area. Now it has been shifted to the staging area, but we haven't committed yet. So it's written like no commits yet. So for committing this, so staging area, this is a new concept again. Staging area is very useful for working in Git. See, you can see this diagram. We are working in this working directory now. By this command git add, it is going in the staging area. So in the staging area, we can hold up files. We can, if a project contains 20 to 30 files, and we can just add it to the staging area and hold the changes over there. So for if we want to make any changes, or we have to make it more, suppose it is not working stable, we can hold the files over here, and after files are ready, we can commit it. It's not like all the files will get commit. We can choose our files and then commit it. So this is a very advantage. This is an advantage in Git. So now for the files to go to commit, we have to write the command git commit -m, and we'll write an inverted commas initial commit. Okay, so after we commit, we'll get this that one file has been changed and it has been created. So if we see what is the meaning of these terms, git commit -m, that is the message. M is for message, and inverted commas we write the message. It has to be a useful message, like it will show what changes we have made to the file. Okay, so we have seen this command git commit. Now we'll make some changes in this file sum.java. We have already committed this file to Git. Now we'll make some changes here by simply adding the sum is Okay. We have just added this much. The sum is. Now we'll check the status again. Now we can see here that it has been showing that the sum.java file has been modified and we have not added to the staging area. Now again we can after doing this change we can add it to the staging area. Yeah. So next command, we have seen this command now, git commit. Next command is git log. This git log is a command is used to check how many commits we have done till now. So git log, we can see one commit has been done and the head is at the master branch, like that is a branch now. That's it. And we have created a change here, that is we have named it as initial. It is written over here. I'll make another file like diff.java. Now, if I check the status again, we have created a new file diff.java. Okay, we'll keep it as it is. Now, next command that we are going to see is git branch. Checkout we'll be doing it later. Git branch. What is git branch? So this I told you that this is a different concept. A branching concept is what? So in our git in our file there is a main branch, that is the master branch. Okay, this blue one. After this we can create many branches related to it, and from those branches we can create more branches. It's like a tree. So what is the main advantage of this branching system is, branching concept is, suppose we are making any changes in the green branch over here, that won't be visible to the purple one, and it won't even affect other branches. And if you are making any other branch, any changes in this branch, then it will be not affected to other branches. And finally, and this is how developers actually work in an application. A team of members, they will be working in different features. Suppose one is working in the blue feature, one is working in the purple green, and later on, after they know that these features are in a stable condition and are working fine, then only they will merge it to the master branch and finally push it to the production. So this is main concept of branching. So for creating a branch, I'll just create a branch dev. So I'm creating this branch under the master branch. This is the, you can see this is the for, yeah, you can see. So we created the branch dev. Now we'll go into that branch. For that, we'll use the command git checkout. Yeah, after entering git branch, you can see that there are two branches over here, master and dev. Now we'll go into the branch dev. Git branch, git checkout dev. So now we have switched to the branch dev from the master branch. We are not in the master branch now, we are in the dev branch now. So in the dev branch, we'll go and make some changes again over here. Suppose I'm creating a new file, multiply.java, and again in system, uh, I'm changing the numbers. Okay, in sum. Now I have made this changes in multiply.java. I've created a multiply.java file and I've created changes in sum.java file. Now I'll go to this and check the status. Yeah, it is showing that it has been modified. But now we'll see the main concept of how branching works. I have created the file changes in the dev branch, but these changes won't be visible in the master branch. So if I'm going into the master branch, this is the command for master get checkout master. Now we are in the master branch. Now if we check the status of the hello, I am audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now we saw the concept of branching, how two branches can be made. Next command that we are going to see here is git merge. Git merge is used to merge two branches into one. We'll just can simply write git merge. We are in the master branch now. Git merge. Dev. So git merge dev, this command is used to merge two branches together. Next command we are going to see is git log. We have seen this, but I'll show you a concept over here. How we can trace back to our initial commits. In this, if I'm creating, wait, I have to create more commits. Git commit. Second.
Ma'am, we haven't added this file.
What's this?
Tarif.
What you're saying, I didn't get you.
No, I just saying git add diff.java जो command है ना वो हमने नहीं लिखा था.
Yeah, we have not added it, right? So we are committing all the branches that all the files that we have. Multiply. Dot. Okay, now we'll check the log of how many commits we have done till now. So we have added up multiply We have added a multiply file difference and the initial one. Now we will see how we can trace back to the previous commits. That is how we can travel to from to a initial commit, and all the other commits done after that will be discarded. So we'll just write git checkout command, and we will copy paste the first hash code. These are the hash codes of each commit. We'll just copy this. Wait, I'm facing some issue here. Okay. Okay, so we have seen the getlog command, the checkout, branch, merge, all the commands. Last, we will be saying about what is git ignore command. So git ignore this file, it creates, after writing this command, it creates a file named .git ignore, in which all the files that we don't want to include in the GitHub, that will be created, that will be in this, and it will be not be visible to the users. So we can simply write touch dot git ignore, and a file will be created here, git ignore. So if I'm writing any other file here, that is secret.txt, and I don't want it to be visible in the GitHub. So I'll simply go in the git ignore and write the file's name, secret.txt. Okay. So moving on to the next, we have seen this branching concept. This is a major difference about before Git and after Git, how web developers used to work. Git actually created a major difference. So you can see this. Okay. So our next topic is what is GitHub. We have seen what is a Git and what are its commands. So the next topic is GitHub. What is this GitHub? GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service for Git repositories. You can also call it as an online database management system of all the files that are in the Git on your system. It allows developers to upload their own codes, allows to collaborate with other developers. You can build your profile and brand. You can visit anyone's profile and see their projects. A social network program platform for programmers and very powerful tool used by all companies. So I'll show you how to how create a GitHub profile, or I'll show you my profile here. So this is how a GitHub profile looks like. This is my profile. There are many terms here that I will discuss now. So this is the overview. These are the contributions that has been shown here. How many contributions I have done? What are the contribution activity? The repositories. So repository, I will say now, repository is a folder that we create in our GitHub where we can do all the functions. We can actually make changes or whatever we do, we create a repository first. So these are the repositories. Next, if we create a repository now, we'll create a repo. We can write description, anything. This is how to create a new repository. Here we can keep it as public or private. We can add a README file or we can add a get ignore. That is up to us. So I'm creating a repository here. Okay, so now I have these instructions that how I can go on further. So first I'll explain all these terms and then we'll be creating a repository, then cloning the project and making our first pull request. So issues. This is a window for if I'm seeing any issue in someone other's GitHub repository, then I can create an issue on their repository and post here by a new clicking on new issue. Then I will pull a request and send to them. Then they will review that issue and they will do about it, like how is if it is good, if it is right, then they will merge it to their original project. These are the pull requests that I will be doing later. So the code we have written now in our VS Code, we will be pushing it to GitHub. How to push it to GitHub, we'll be doing it now. So first we'll write git remote -v. Now we haven't got anything here. Again, I'm writing get remote add origin. I have simply copied my repository's address from here and I have written here with this command. Now again, if I check git remote -v, then I'm getting that this is the origin, fetch and push origin we have received now. So next other steps are, next command for pushing this project to Git is git branch -master git push -u origin master. So whatever code we have written in the VS Code, that has been pushed to GitHub. So this origin is nothing but the name that we have given here, that git add origin. This is the default name we use. We can use any other name too. Now, if I will load this page, okay, so whatever VS Code files I had created here, it has been pushed to the GitHub. Now, if one more thing, if I create some changes in VS Code file now, suppose in diff.java or in sum.java, okay. I'm just deleting this part. This is the change I have made. Now, if I'm going to check the status, git status. So it will be shown that it has been modified sum.java, which is not present in this GitHub repository. I've made changes. Now I can add the file again and git add sum.java. it will be in the staging area. Then I can commit after my stable code, git commit, add some. I'm terminating this terminal once more. Okay, so here it has been shown that the sum.java file has been modified. Now I will try to commit this file to GitHub, git commit. Okay, so now the changes has been committed and it has been pushed to GitHub. Now we'll check the status. Okay, now we just have the git ignore untracked files, but other files has been committed. So this is how I can make changes in the local VS Code file, and then I can push it to GitHub by not actually going and editing the GitHub files. So the next feature that we are going to discuss about is fork. What is fork and how we clone projects? For cloning projects, we can go and take any other repository. Suppose I'm taking this repository of blockboard and I have to fork this project in my profile. So first thing I'll do is I'll fork this project. What is fork? Fork is just a copy of repository, and that copy will be mine, and it will be in my profile, and I can freely experiment with that. So I have already forked this repository. So this is the forked version of that repository in my profile. So it is written here, see, Anuradha Naidu from forked from this one. So this is a forked repository. Now, if I have to clone this, I can simply go to code. I can copy this URL and come to my terminal back. I'll just write git clone and paste the repository URL. And yeah, now the project has been cloned in my system. So this is how cloning works. Now, if I can make changes in my profile from my local, and then do the same thing that I did, I showed you before, like we have to make some changes, then we have to git add the file, then git commit, and it will be pushed to the GitHub. So this is a star feature that allows us to save the repositories that we like. Like even I have some repositories saved for future use. So this is star. Um, Next is a pull request. So if there is some Okay, if I'm taking this, I'll come out of this directory of learn git and make another. Okay, I am out of that learn git directory and I'm in the block code directory that I have cloned it for myself in my system. So in that, I'll check the files. What are they? Okay, these are the files that are present in this repository. Now I have to make change in one of those files. Okay, so we'll see that we can change if you want to make some changes in readme file. Sorry, cd readme dot md, not a direct. Yeah. Is Harshvardhan there? Hello.
Yes. Yeah, hello.
Yeah. How should I open this readme file here in the terminal? I did that before, but I'm not getting it right now.
Yeah, you can just type in cat space readme.md.
Repeat.
Cat space readme.md, the file name.
I'm not getting it again. Wait.
Okay, I'm typing it in the command.
Huh.
Sorry, in the chat box. Just type in cat space the file name.
See?
The file name.
Yeah, I got it. Wait. I remember. Readme dot readme.md. Yeah, I got it now. We can open this in the Vim terminal by just typing Vim and then the readme file's name. If you are able to edit in this Vim terminal, it will be very easy. Like I first showed you, I have to just type I here to go into the insert mode. And now I can make changes. Suppose it is written hello folks in this readme file. I can just delete it and maybe I write here, this is my project. I'm writing this line, making changes like this. So now I will have escape and WQ. Okay, I have made a change in this readme file. Now I see, yeah, git status, it's showing that it has been modified. Now I want to add this to the staging area. So readme.md git add, sorry, git add read new dot, and I will commit this change and push it to the GitHub and updated. Okay. Now, if I'll go to this GitHub, this is my cloned copy. I'll just reload this and I'll go and check. So here I can see that I'm one commit ahead of this clone's copy. Now I can pull request that I have to make this change, and I'll just pull request and I will write a comment that readme has been updated. You pull request. Yeah. So I have created the pull request and it has been updated. So this was about the GitHub profile. I have explained all the terms related to it. So we actually practically saw all these features, how to create a repository, how to add the modified files and push it to the GitHub, what are issues, what is a fork, how to start a repository. So this is the workflow of GitHub that first it is cloned, then you can commit, you can push, you are asking for a pull request, then it is merged to the original GitHub repository. So this is a quick recap of what we have learned till now. What is Git and GitHub? Git is a version control system that allows you to keep track of your files history. And what is GitHub? It is just like a cloud hosting service that lets you manage Git repositories. And this we just saw, staging area, local code repository. Now we have come to the final part of our session about what is MLSA and how you can become one. So in MLSA, there are 4 stages. There are 4 levels: new, alpha, beta, and gold. From new, you get promoted to alpha after following some steps. Then from alpha to beta, then beta to gold. You get some perks, you get some advantages of achieving every level. For alpha now, I have the Azure credits, linked learning, and I've hosted this event, so I'll be promoted to beta then. Uh, any other perks? This you can apply throughout the year. Anyone can apply, any student enrolled in a college. There are no restrictions for branch. You can apply it anytime. And these are the perks. You can get swag kits, badges are given. Okay, so now it is the quiz time. There are 10 questions for 5 minutes. I'll be sharing the link in the chat box, and the one with the score and first done it fast, they will be getting a voucher. not able to paste this link. 1 second. One second, I'll be sharing the link of the test. Harshvardhan, I have sent you the link. Can you please paste it in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the form has been sent. You can check the quiz. I'll also mail it with the after this event if you want. The quiz link has been posted in the chat box. It's of 5 minutes, and then we can end this meeting. The form is not opening. Is it for everyone? Harshvardhan, can you check? No, it has been submitted by some.
It is opening.
Anshul, from where can we apply an MLSA? Yeah, I'll show you the process. Wait. Yeah, link has been sent. In this link, you have to just apply for now. Apply. There will be a simple process of entering your details, and you have to answer 3 questions. 2 will be of written, and 1 you have to make video, and just you can apply it. It is available throughout the year. We have received 26 response till now. After giving the test, you all can leave the meet. Yes, it is only for students. Welcome and thanks for joining the session. Welcome Vijay, Manish, Rohit. After you have submitted the quiz, you can leave the meet. For the attendees, I will be sending the certificate. Along with that, I will be also sharing a feedback link. In that, you can tell me about what more improvements you want to see, and what more kind of sessions you want to be conducted. Welcome, Abhishek.
I think everyone has submitted the quiz.
Yeah, I'll be ending the meet now. Where will I get PPT? Vedika? Yeah, if you want, I can mail it to you. Actually, with the certificate, I'll be mailing the PPT and the commands, Git commands PDF to all. So with the certificate, you will get it. Welcome, Soham.